drawing AME-6, we're going to see how to use the box command, we're going to see how to use the cylinder command, and then we will see how to use the subtract command to convert these cylinders so that they actually cut a hole in the box. We're going to construct drawing AME-6 in the front viewport, so click to make it the active viewport if you haven't done so already. Then let's choose the box command from the modeling panel in the ribbon, and then pick some point in the front viewport to begin the box, but then we want to specify the length of the box. So we'll enter L for length, and we want our length to be 5 inches. So we can draw that using the crosshair. We can enter 5. Then we want our width to be 3 inches, so we'll enter 3. And then our height should be 0.75. And now you should see a nice rectangular box in your 3D viewport and in your front viewport. In your top and side viewport, you'll see the edge, the top edge, or the side edge of the box. Now we're ready to draw the cylinder. The cylinder command is located beneath the box command, so click on the little down arrow underneath the box and you should see the cylinder command. Now we need to get the exact starting point for the center of the cylinder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first right click before I put the center point of my cylinder in place and choose the snap overrides option, and I'm going to choose the from snap override option, and then I'm going to click the lower left corner of my box, and then for the first offset distance I'm going to put in at 1.5, and then I'm going to hit the tab key to go over to the other option for the vertical distance and make it 1.5. I don't have to hit the at option again, the at key, just 1.5, and that will locate the center of this cylinder 1.5 inches over and 1.5 inches up. And then I can enter the diameter by hitting D for diameter and entering the 1.5 diameter. But finally, AutoCAD needs to know the height of the cylinder, and the height of the cylinder is equal to the width of the box, which in this case is 0.75. So if we look in the 3D view and zoom in a little bit, we can see the outline of the cylinder, but we don't see it creating a hole. In order to create the hole, we want to use a solid editing command called subtract. So in the solid editing panel, we want to choose the solid subtract command. And we will first want to choose the box, then hit enter, and then choose the cylinder, and then hit enter. And now we should see a nice hole that was created by subtracting that cylinder. Okay, so now I want to draw the other cylinders, so let's use the cylinder command again. And I'm going to right click and use the snap override of from again. I'm going to choose the bottom right corner this time as my base point, bottom right corner of the rectangle. And then for the offset, the first distance is going to be at negative 1.5 since it's going from right to left. And then the vertical offset should be 1, so I tabbed over and entering 1. That'll give me the precise center point of this cylinder. It has a diameter dimension given, so I'm hitting D for diameter, and I'm entering 0.75 as the diameter. And the height also should be 0.75. For the final hole, the one at the top right corner, we'll use the cylinder command one more time. Again, we'll use the snap override from option. We'll choose the top right corner, and for the offset we're going to go at, the at symbol, -1 since it's going from right to left, and then tab over, and since this dimension is going down, it needs to be a negative also, so -1, and then D for diameter, 0.75 for our diameter, and 5.75 for our height. Now let's go ahead and subtract these two holes. I can subtract them in any view. Previously I subtracted the first one in the isometric view. I'm just going to subtract it for this example in the front view. So I'm using the solid editing subtract command, choosing the box first, the thing we want to subtract from, hitting enter, and then selecting on the things we want subtracted, and then hitting enter. And now we have the holes subtracted to complete drawing AME-6.